Yo, Joe, June, everyone. It's Dreadnought Ryan here at the Island of Misfit Toy Collectors. And since we are starting Yo, Joe, June, Hasbro decided to start June 1st off with a bang. We actually have 4 exclusive figures, and as of recording, which is 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, I'm still able to order these figures, so that's actually kind of exciting. So let's get stuck into this review of what is new in the land of classified. So as one of the worst kept secrets, as we've seen some of these figures in hand on social media, we did finally get to see some of the Hasbro pictures of the Python Patrol Crimson Guard. Again, this is in the Python Patrol colors. This is a repaint of the Crimson Guard, just with some additional paint deco apps for the weapons, as well as the figure. Again, with some of these sub-teams, it gives collectors the option if you want to pick these up or not. For us folks who have to have the whole collection, it was an easy pickup. I did get one of the Python Patrol Crimson Guard, and as well as one of the Tiger Force Dusty figures. I do like to see that they did add some more paint detail to the accessories instead of just doing a solid either black rifle or sword. So it does add a little bit more paint to these particular figures, which if you are doing a complete redeco, you do want to make sure that you do get to see some additional hits of paint. Again, as of 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, these are still available on Target's website, and I'm sure that we'll be able to see these figures when they are available in store in quantity so collectors can get them. The Hasbro Pulse exclusive, of course, is the Televiper. We do get 3 different heads. One has a virtual VR type setup that's supposed to work with the Trouble Bubble. And then, of course, either a Caucasian head sculpt or an African-American head sculpt, which is actually pretty cool. That gives you, the ability to have some different diversity in your ranks as far as troop builders going, so that you can have some pretty cool displays, as well as figure photography, having some fun with those. We did also get to see the Steel Battalion included with the Televiper, so you did get kind of that first look at what those particular figures would look like, and more to come on that later. Finally, we did find out that the Arctic Bat is a fan channel exclusive. So depending on wherever your favorite online retailer is, whether it's Amazon, Hasbro Pulse, Big Bad Toy Store, Entertainment Earth, or a number of different ones, you can find these particular figures still available. Again, with the repaint, it's nice to see that they did add some additional pieces to this, a new chest plate, a new hand attachment, a new head, and then some armor. Lenny did also say that the armor is removable and is swappable between your bats. So it does give you a number of different options on how you want to set this particular figure up, and was an easy pickup for me. So with that being said, I do have some news. It was also released today that Hasbro will have a Pulse fan stream, which they will announce the HasLab for the Classified series. Dragonfly, hopefully. That will take place on June 5th at 11 a.m. We will also have a number of different opportunities for pre-orders. Again, today started on 6/1/2023. The next will be, of course, the June 5th announcement for the HasLab. 6/14 of 2023, 6/21 of 2023, and of course, to end the month out for Yo Joe June on 6/28 of 2023. So, folks, get those wallets ready. It might be an expensive month, but hopefully we'll get to see some of the figures that we have had digital renders for in production samples, and then some of the name-only reveals. Hopefully we get to see what some of those renders will look like and know which the release schedule will be for the rest of 2023. And then finally, I just want to talk about us as a community as a whole. Normally when we start these type of either pre-order periods, or if Hasbro is doing some sort of fan stream, or either a Yo Joe June, I know being on social media, it can be tedious where you see a lot of negativity. What I like to say is just trolls being trolls, people who are just upset that maybe that their particular scale of figures are no longer being made, or just general negativity just because folks are upset. I know personally that I have fed this beast many times, and I know that I need to do better as a community member. Um, and what does that mean? It doesn't mean that you have to just give 110% support for any company. What it means is if you want to criticize or be constructive feedback to a particular company, make sure you're doing it for the right reasons. If there are QC issues, then we should be pushing back on Hasbro. There shouldn't be problems with figures' arms popping off. There shouldn't be problems with head sculpts that really don't look good. We should hold those companies to a higher standard. I completely agree with that. But just crapping on people who work for a particular company just because you think it's fun or it might get you clicks and views, that's just not cool. Today started out with a lot of angst as folks were finding out about the Hasbro, pre-order opportunity, and then you could just see it building a lot of negativity through social media. And then something else happened that kind of made me realize how great of community we are. I got to see a lot of people helping each other out with links where you could buy these particular items. Folks found out that you could, there was a limit for 20 of the Televipers with the pods, which I just thought was absolutely hilarious. But I know there's folks out there who probably will order a ton of those particular troop builders. It's what reminds me of what is great about our community. And when I say that we can do better, it's all of us. It's YouTube creators, where we're not going to create content just to get clicks and views. It's not about burying somebody who has a different channel or a different opinion than you. It's not about taking others, content and using it as your own. And it's about, calling out some of the great folks that are doing great things in this community. HCC 788, we go through Yo-Joe June, which G.I. Joe gets all of June, but we're also going to start Cobra Convergence 7. So every day, a number of different either podcasts, blogs, YouTube channels are going to be providing, Cobra themed material for all of the month of July. Those are the great things that we do as a community. And why am I bringing this up, right? Well, it's you as anybody who is a subscriber to the Island of Misfit Toys. I am going to do better. I'm not going to try to follow any of these trends. I'm not going to be a troll. I'm going to retire my heel persona for wrestling. And just be what we should be, which is supportive of each other in this community and celebrating any of these creators who do amazing things. So that is my promise to you of what I'm going to do better for the Island Misfit Toys going forward. And then hopefully for the month of June, we do get some hopefully amazing news. Can we find out where the comic's going to go? Maybe get some more information on some of the material that was leaked of a Transformer G.I. Joe crossover. I really hope, though, if they are looking to do another G.I. Joe movie, they slow down and take their time and really look at what you want that movie to be about. And then identify maybe some new characters to build it around. I'm not saying that you can't have your A-plus characters being important parts of it, but maybe, just maybe highlighting some of the different tiered characters might help bring in new fans, but also help bring in some of the older fans and create some amazing stories. So thanks for everyone for watching and your support. You are all amazing people. And wherever you're at on the island, whether it's morning, noon, or night, I hope you guys are all having a great day. And yo, Joe.